Good morning, students. So, this is Professor Dr. Moina Akhtar Mughal from Dr. M. Kazi, Institute of Chemistry, University of St. Jamshoro. Previously, I've been discussing with you some guidelines regarding your examination process, that is, your online examination process, which you are doing very well. And we as teachers, as examiners, we are, really, very much concerned, and we are, happy the way you people are responding. You are focusing in the camera. You are not even, found looking here and there. Even in the classrooms, we have noticed that you used to ask so many things from each other. Whenever the teacher starts, the two teachers that are invigilating, if they by chance start talking to each other, you would have the perfect time to chat and to ask from each other. But right now, when you are focusing the camera, I was as an examiner, as a teacher, or as you can say, right now I conducted the Viva of my students who were so purely in their they showed up such in a nice way. I was impressed. They were looking into my eyes like that, and they were speaking directly into the camera and into the microphone and looking and focusing into the camera lens, and that was the best part of everything, because I felt like that you really got your examiner's point of view, that how you are going to appear in future for the online examinations, right? Because now you have a future, now you have an experience. This COVID-19 has, though it has, has had a great impact on our lives, right? We are all stuck up in our houses, just like a house arrest, right? Nobody wants to be in the house 24 hours for all the time. It's hectic, it's tough, and there are so many distractions. As a teacher, I feel there are so many distractions. People are coming up with different, the family members, they are coming up with their different issues, and they want us to be a superhuman to solve everything at one point and at one, on the spot. It has to be. So as a student, I can understand that there would be a lot of distractions for you people also, but you are giving us the best result. I am telling you, it was the best, and the best results you people are right now giving us, as you are responding us the way we never expected. The way you were responding in the class was not that impressive, but now when you are, in the when you are online, you are on this Zoom cloud, you are just the best, right? So few of the students, yes, they are confused, but majority, they are doing very well. So I congratulate you first for that. A thumbs up. I've been giving a lot of thumbs up in my during the Viva process, conducting Viva process, and students were like, like they were so happy. So that this is it. A teacher is not the one who is giving you, supposed to be, always targeting you, always demoralizing you, always taunting you, or always depressing you. No, a teacher is supposed to be very friendly, and a teacher is supposed to be, the best part of any teacher is that he should have the best communication with his students, with his or her students. And being a female, alhamdulillah, I am very friendly with all my female students, and they are very much comfortable with me. I hope so. They are, on the very first glance, they hesitate that how we are going to face Dr. Moina, but then when they start coming to me in my office, they feel very comfortable. One can easily ask from any of my students. I've been very friendly with them. Though I am not of their age, I am double of their age, but I am a friendly teacher. So a teacher is supposed to be very friendly, right? And this is, I think, I've been playing my part as a teacher. I've been doing it like that. Yes, when I'm angry, but when I'm not angry, I'm very friendly. And most of the time, I'm friendly with all my students. So I'm very happy the way you have responded. Thumbs up from you, from my side, for all of you. Hello, students. So I'm back again. I was telling you about the experience as a teacher, what we are experiencing from you people when we taught you online on the Zoom cloud. What was the response? Most of the problems you people were facing were the internet issues, right? And mostly you were having the best of the time with your teachers. You have there was a mutual understanding between a teacher and a student, which is, the best part of it is that you should have an understanding with your teacher, right? As a student, you should be able to communicate with your teacher, right? There shouldn't be a communication gap, right? You are always supposed to be connected in some way or other to your teacher, right? Try to be like that. Now I would like to share one of my experience as a as an MPhil and a PhD supervisor during last 4 years. I would like to share one thing, that I had 4 or 5 students in the beginning as my MPhil students. They were registered and they were all females, right? They were all fresh candidates from the master's side and graduate side, BS side. So in organic chemistry basically. So when they start coming to me with the topics approvals and with the synopsis and with the titles of their synopsis to how to and what to design and how to put different words in it to make it more impressive and to make it to match the criteria globally. So they were in a competition process, right? They used to hide things from one another, and then I started finding out differences in between the capabilities of all 4 or 5 students, right? All were young, all are energetic, all are with the same ambition, all are coming up to me with the same reason. For the same reason they were communicating with me, as I was one of the very regular teachers, alhamdulillah. And I'm still honored to tell you that I am a teacher of Professor Dr. M.A. Kazi of Dr. M.A. Kazi Institute of Chemistry, a single professor who used to come at about 8 o'clock in the department, right? Though my services are not that much appreciated, but I've been, alhamdulillah, I am true and I am happy that at least I am answerable to Allah Pak. I'm answerable to my God, that what I have been paid for, I really did the best, right? I try to do the best always. So I was one of the most punctual and before time teachers. So that gave me that gave my students they had that privilege that their teacher was their supervisor was before time. So they used to come up at 8:10 through their point buses, and they directly used to come to me in my office, and they started our discussions start at about 8:30. So what I am telling you right now is that I found that yes, all were same age, all were same class, almost same class. A year difference is nothing. After a few years, you will come to see that if you have a year difference from one another, that doesn't count any much. So they were all of the same groups, all age groups, but one of them, I must say, I will not take her name, she was very, very much competitive. Though I had a PhD student also, she was not that fast in catching me. She was not that fast in getting me. Yes, with over months, over time, she started understanding the supervisor's language. Even if I don't speak, they know what I'm saying through my eyes. They can look into my eyes and they can easily read what I'm telling them. So this is the understanding between a teacher and a student, especially, right? So what I was telling you, that one of them was so fast in getting me, in catching me, and she was so she was so fast and she was so desperate in getting all the things before time. I used to give her one assignment, she completes in within 5 minutes, and she comes to me for the next one, and the rest of the class, they are still sitting, they are still waiting, and they are still doing the first one. So I was telling you about. I will continue from where I've left. I was telling you about one of my MPhil students. The rest, though I had 5 to 6 students at that time. So out of those 4, 5, 6 students, she was one. I never knew her when I was teaching her in part 3 in Messi Final. I never knew her, right? But when she started working with me, the way she has submitted her synopsis on the very first in the very first instance, I got to know, oh, she is the first one to submit her synopsis. She selected her topic on her own. I guided her a few lines. I told her how to do it, and then she was the one to catch at the very initial moments, right? Very fast. And then when I used to give all my candidates, all students, few things to cover up in a particular passage of time, she was the one who comes up always. I mean, she was the first one to show up, right, with her results, and her results were almost 80 to 90% correct. She came up with the correct results, not with the lame excuses. Ma'am, I couldn't do it. Ma'am, I couldn't find that person. Ma'am, that chemical was missing. Ma'am, that lab assistant was not there. Ma'am, I couldn't find. No, she used to find the people where they are hiding, where they are, if they are not found there. She used to find those people, and she took help. Forcibly she took help from them, and the same method she applied on me, on her own supervisor. If I was feeling lazy, right, as a human we feel lazy sometimes after the teaching, or because I conduct labs is the most toughest part. Laboratory work is the most toughest part, and I have been conducting part 3 labs since years and years. So I get tired after teaching the students, and then I have to teach the postgraduate ones, the MPhil and PhD ones. So they have been waiting for me in the office. I know they are waiting for me. After teaching them, I have to come back to them, face them. But when I enter into she used to make a cup of tea for me and say, ma'am, please have this cup of tea, and I have something for you. And I always got it that now she has finished her assignment, and now she's coming up with her next assignment. And the others, they were also very good. With the passage of time, they also started competing, and they showed me the best results. My PhD student, she's a very hard worker. She's been through a lot, but she has been a hard worker, and through her hard work she proved herself. The rest of the MPhils, though they have of different fields, but they proved themselves the best, right? All their process was being done before the time, or within the assigned time period of 2.5 years, right? So I'm just sharing these views with you people, to my students, those who are undergraduates, those who are about to start their MPhils, those who are in the middle of their MPhils, PhDs, that consistency and communication with your teacher makes you the best candidate. Keep that thing in your mind. You are the best candidate if you are communicating with your teacher, if your teacher is friendly with you. And the one thing is also, from the teacher's side, the teacher is not supposed to be rude. Teacher is not supposed to be always in a angry mood, that a student should not enter the office. So these are the points from the teacher's side, I must say. But yes, as a student, you must force your teacher. You must show up with such results that your teacher can't say no to you. This is what my student used to do with me, right? That I couldn't say no to her for the next assignment, right? She came up with the next results, and she used to ask, ma'am, this is happening here. Why I'm having this result? Just please answer me. And I used to find out. I used to Google. I used to find out through different research articles. I used to open, and I used to find out why this result is coming up like that, why her result is coming up like that, though she's using the same instrumentations and everything, right? So why? And I used to tell her on the spot, and she was then happy. I could see the happiness on her face, a successful candidate, that she found the thing. She was stuck up somewhere, and she found out, and she get it solved within a very short period of time. So that's like a best candidate, that's like a best student. So I want you to obey all these things, follow all these points for your future. This is my point of today's communication. So I was discussing with you about my the outstanding student, right? Though all are very hardworking, and I'm very happy with their results. All of them are waiting right now. They are waiting for their Viva. Some of them, two of them, and the girl I'm talking about. Has successfully presented her seminars, and she has published her paper in a very good and a well-reputed journal, international journal, with a very perfect impact factor. So I'm very proud of her. I've shared it in our natural sciences group also. Teachers read that and some of them appreciated, some were not that happy. Fine, no problem, no worries, right? Your work describes you. I am of the belief that whatever you do, you are known for that. That is the main thing. What people are saying about you, it has no value. And your work, your efforts, your hard work, and the result and the fruits you are getting in the end, they actually describes you, that what you are, how much capabilities you hold, right? How much capable you are. So this is my a short message to all my students and all my viewers, whoever is viewing, that never stop stop praying. Number one, never stop praying to Allah. Allah is the most powerful. He can do anything for us, and he is the one who has been rewarding us in different ways. We don't know even how much we are rewarded. So never get a hope, never lose a hope, right? And keeps on struggling for your aims and objectives. Today's my this video is just to get about how we got you people in your online Viva examination, and how was my experience. I'm telling you about my experience, how I got to know you through online examination. Yes, it was new for you people, it was new for us also, but this is happening all over the world. This has been happening in COVID-19. It's been everywhere. I think I have been telling you this in my first few videos. So this is happening everywhere, so everyone is now aware of all these things. So now I'm the only reason of today's discussion is that you as a student, you should not feel lazy. Nowadays there are heavy rainfalls, so your schedule is a little bit out, but please keep in touch with your studies. Don't lose hope, right? And try to be connected. Please make your connections perfect, so that you can be connected to your teachers. On the 1st of September, you'll again be appearing for your exams. Though I have my students, some of them, they have given their Vivas today, and it's on record. So those who were being able to be connected, their exams been conducted. The rest of them, I will be doing it. So please don't put your books away. Don't put them aside. Keep learning daily. Go through your assignments daily. Go through your notes, whatever been given to you, the directions given by different teachers. Please go through them again and again. In this gap, you should not avoid the studies. Your timetable should not be disturbed. You should tell all your family members the distractions that please do not disturb us. We are still in the examination process. There are still the papers left, and then afterwards you'll be having your practicals, and your practical examinations will start after the theories. So yeah, there shouldn't be any distractions. Don't go on picnics. Don't go on any it's not advisable to focus on any other thing rather than your studies. So be focused. You are the best, and we are getting the best out of you, and you have proven yourself to be the best candidates who can face Zoom cloud, who can face everything in the most difficult situations, and your year is not wasted in this because you are cooperating with us. Your year is being saved. So I wish you all a very good luck and a very thumbs up for all of you, and I'm extremely happy and thankful for all of my students for cooperating with me during their Viva Voce examinations, during their online classes, and on every step. I'm thankful to you. Hope you will gain a lot from this. Thank you very much.